Curiosities and criticisms from the Clintons to the clowns on this edition of Liberty News TV. I'm Norvell Rose. Curiosity, the New York Times scathing investigative expose of the Clinton Foundation, the longtime project of Bill and Hillary. It's a detailed and devastating critique of an organization gone wild, according to the Times, as the paper raises all sorts of serious questions of ethics and finances involving tens of millions of dollars passing through the Clintons' control. Curious that this scorching disclosure would come from the New York Times, the usually reliable bastion and defender of liberality. Curious also as to the timing of the Times article, considering that Hillary Clinton is all but certain to run for president in 2016, and that her campaign apparatus will likely raise up and be tangled up in the Clinton Foundation. And we'll be curious to see if this expose is the end of it, or just the beginning of much more to come on the shady and shenanigans-filled world in which Bill and Hillary Clinton move and shake. Curiosity number 2, the freaked-out furor over the Obama clown. That rodeo entertainer at the Missouri State Fair who wore an Obama mask in a poke-fun-at-the-president skit with a bull. What about this firestorm that's erupted, with the clown being banned for life from performing at that state fair, with indignant cries of racism, calls for a federal investigation, and now required sensitivity training for clowns? Sensitivity training for members of the Missouri Rodeo Clown Association. This mass hysteria is quite curious. So it's okay to have made incessant fun of former President George W. Bush, to have ridiculed and roasted Bush mercilessly. But Barack Obama, he's off limits, a protected species, an exalted untouchable, whom one dare not make fun of at the risk of offending the righteous guardians of political correctness. Political correctness now raised to the absurd point where mockery is blasphemy. Curious that this clownish episode seems to fit right in with the leftist offensive to crush anything seen as offensive to their dear leader, the progressive campaign to stifle dissent and to silence those who would dare diminish their deity. By the way, Texas Congressman Steve Stockman has invited the Obama clown to perform at a rodeo in his district. Stockman saying, disagreeing with speech is one thing, banning it and ordering citizens into re-education classes for mocking a liberal leader is another. Curiosity and criticism on the immigration front. As pro-amnesty forces, backed by pro-Obama organizations, rally around the country, as members of Congress, a few of them anyway, face fired-up immigration-concerned constituents at town halls, there's a major development at DHS that curiously has not gotten much media attention. Outgoing DHS Secretary Napolitano has named one of her longtime associates as acting director of ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement. The appointment of 38-year-old John Sandwig is being met with harsh criticism by some insiders, even dismay, because, get this, Sandwig is a criminal defense attorney with zero law enforcement experience, though he is now heading up the country's second largest law enforcement agency. By all appearances, Napolitano's pick is a highly political, left-leaning activist who, if made the permanent head of ICE, could well play a major, even a defining role in determining how any future immigration reform law is enforced. Or not. That is Liberty News TV for today. I'm Norvell Rose. Thanks for joining us, and we hope you'll be right back here next time.